Oh, Cammy, can you see me and hear me? Is the music loud? Too loud? Hey, Sonnet. How are you? Okay. All right. Well, let's let some people get in here. Everybody, look at the shop. I've got all kinds of good stuff in the shop tonight. So I've got some glowing glassware. I've got some brass. I have some quilting items. I just have a little bit of everything. So let's see. Let's get a few more. If you're watching on YouTube, there should be a QR code up on the corner. So if you want to bid on anything, just hit that QR code and scan that QR code, and it'll take you to the Whatnot sale so you can purchase. And want to make you guys aware that, especially since Sonnet's on here, we have our Sonnet group, Sonnet Garden Bloomers group. We are having February 28th, we're having a huge raid train, an Easter raid train, and a spring raid train. It'll be rabbits and bunnies and chicks and just all kinds of neat stuff. It's going to be a really big thing. So you guys need to join us for that. Go ahead and save that show. Okay, let's see here. Let me go ahead and start pinning. I've got a few things that I can start pinning and see if people are going to come in. Let's pin the picture. This is something I did for my YouTube channel. And it is a vintage oval wood frame that I distressed with Sweet Pickins milk paint. And then I did a burlap background, and I did a transfer, an IOD transfer on it, and then I sealed it all. So I actually had this, I hung it up on my wall for a few months to take pictures and whatever. So let's go ahead and run this one. And we're going to do that. And we're going to start it at $5. So if anybody is just coming in, anything that is in the shop, let me know and I will run it. Or if it's something that I've already ran, let me know and I will run it again. If it's not sold, I will run it again. All right. Thank you for looking at that. Let's see. Is there anything that anyone has a request for at the moment? If so, I will go ahead and run it. If not, I'll just start grabbing things and we will start running things. So let's see. I don't know what I have done. Hang on a second, guys. There we go. There we go. I got it. Okay, so now let's do this piece. This is a piece I made, and it is a wood house that I put just a lot of shot skis on. We've got an old vintage hinge. We have a vintage doorknob. We have some decorative tin, some little pieces, and then it's all, I painted it, and then or I didn't paint it. That's a decoupage paper and some charcoal pencils. And then I poured resin all over the top of it to protect it. So I thought it was pretty cool. I've always liked this piece. So, and hello, if you're just coming in, thank you for joining. If there's anything that you see in the shop that you'd like me to run, just let me know. So we are going to run this piece. Like I said, it's wood, but it has got resin over the top, and then I decorated it. It's got a lot of neat little pieces. So let's start this one at $3. Super cute, super cool. You can hang it if you want. You can put a hanger on the back and hang it, or you can just use it as a shelf sitter, however you want to do it. Again, y'all take a look at the shop and see if there's anything in particular that you want me to run. We'll just, if not, we'll just, unless somebody says something, I'll just go down the line. So next we have this cute little cherub. No markings on the bottom, but it is so cute. A little praying cherub. And I see no chips or cracks on it. So cute. And let's start it at $2. And again, if you guys are watching on YouTube or Facebook, there should be in the upper corner, there is a QR code. Scan that code and it'll take you straight here to the auction and you can purchase. All right, guys. Thank you for looking at that one. Let's see. Let's do the little brass candlestick. Let me find it. There it is. The little brass candlestick has got some good patina on it. And it is, let me see, where's my measuring tape? It is 3 inches tall. Super cute little piece. It's got some great patina. So let's run that one. And we're starting that one at $5. Again, guys, just take a look at my shop, see what I have. If there's anything in particular you want me to run, just let me know. Cute little solid piece. Let's see what's next. Next, let's do this little mud pie piece. It is a mud pie bud vase, trio bud vase, and it is, I'm not sure if I think it might be clay. But look how cute that is. Let me go ahead and pin it because we did have some interest on it. Look how cute. It's 3 little bud vases and it's got the dripping effect. So it's 2 different colors. Super cute. And it's attached to little tray. It's all one piece and you got your crackle in the paint and it is mud pie. Cute, cute little piece. So let's start running that one at $3. That's great on a mud pie piece, guys. Again, if there's anything in the shop that you'd like to see, just let me know. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, look in the upper, I believe it's the upper right-hand corner. There is a QR code. Just scan it and it'll bring you right to the auction so that you can bid on some things, bid on some items. Let's see. Let's go to this piece right here. It is Fostoria double candle. Look how beautiful that is. And it does glow green. I checked it with my, let me see if I have my light over here. No, I was checking some other stuff somewhere else and I think I left it there. But it does glow green and it's so pretty. And there is not a thing wrong with it. How pretty that is. Okay, guys, let's start this auction at $15. Look how pretty that is. All right. I love those Art Deco pieces. I think they're so pretty. Now, this piece right here, I have hung on to these for a while and did some research on them to try to figure out exactly what they are because there are no markings on them. And I just thought, I think they're amazing. So there's two of them. Hi, Michelle. How are you? There are two of them, and they are in perfect condition. The bottom of the lamp is notched because you have notches on here, and it comes apart in three pieces. You have this, and it has little hangers on them so that you could put prisms or something on hang from them. And then you have your base. You could put something in there, or you could just use it like this if you wanted to. And these are from Princess House Heritage. And again, there are a pair of them. There's two of them. They're so pretty. And the base glows green. The bases glow. They do glow green. So let's go ahead and start these at 15. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with them. There are no chips, no cracks, no anything. They're in perfect condition. And like I said, there's two of them. So pretty. If you're just coming in, please check out the shop and see if there's anything you'd like me to run. And just throw out a number and I will run them. And if there's anything that you think I've already ran, let me know. If they haven't sold, then I will run them again for you. All right, so let's see here. Let's do this. This little figurine is so cute. So this is a worldwide made in Taiwan, and it is a little hen with a little chick hanging on the back. How cute is that? So, so cute. And I believe it is by, I remember, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I know it's worldwide, but I think it was actually made for somebody through worldwide, but I can't remember now. But it has the sticker, the worldwide sticker made in Taiwan on the bottom. Super, super cute. Super sweet. Let's run this one. And it's starting at $3. Isn't that cute? That is just so cute. I could see that in somebody's kitchen or in some country decor in a vignette, or even if you collect roosters and chickens. Her little blue shawl. All righty. Let's see here. Let's do this one. Again, if there's anything that you want me to run, let me know. Look at the shop and let me know. Let me find this one. This is a vintage Avon, and it still has some perfume in it. Topaz Cologne. I don't know if y'all remember the Avon Topaz Cologne. I sure do. Look how cute that is. And it's in perfect condition. The head comes off because that's where the top of the bottle opens. Isn't that cute? And I have not seen this one before in real life. So I just thought it was cute. Yes, Cammie. And it is called it's from 1970s. In fact, I think there's this, I was thinking there was a date on it, but the Sweet Tooth Terrier is what it's called. So we're going to start this auction at $5. Little cute. She got a toothache. Got a little band around her head because she has a toothache. How sweet is that? All right. And speaking of your little dog, Cammie, I've got her in the room with me and she's talking. All right. Again, if there's anything you guys want to see, let me know. Let's see. Let's run this little praying girl. Now, this was Hum and Terrier. Look how cute she is. Little girl praying with her doll. Her little doll is praying. And she is marked on the bottom, but I cannot tell what it says. But she is in perfect condition, no chips, no cracks, perfect condition. Whoops, I just did something. Hang on. All right, let's start this auction at $3. Look how cute that is. I just think she's adorable. Look how cute she is. I know, and she's sweet. All right. Cammie, let me see if I can get her up there in front of the camera. Oh, I see where you're whining. Lily stole your bed. Come here, little girl. See, hi, your mommy's up there. Your mommy's up there. Show your eyes. There's your eyes. You can see. You can see. I know. I know. I know. Yeah, Lily stole her bed, so she was not happy. She's already put Lily in her place a couple of times. All right, guys. So take a look at the shop. Anything you want me to run? Let me show you these vintage Dresden plate squares. Let me find. Here they are. All right. So we have, they're 30 pieces and they're all cut out. They're not sewn yet, but they're all cut out. And there's 30 pieces that are cut out like this. So you have a whole quilt ready to be pieced together. And this is vintage. This is vintage fabric. And it has stayed covered up. It has not been out of its little package. How cool is that? I thought about doing this project for a while, and then I've got so many projects, guys. I can't find the time for all of them. So we're going to start this. I'm going to start it at $10. mean, look at the vintage fabrics on it. I just love that. And again, they're all different. I love the Dresden plate anyway. But there's 30 squares. All righty. Again, if there's anything in the shop that you want to see, please let me know. Keepsake Vintage, thank you for coming. Again, if you're on YouTube or Facebook and you would like to join the auction, just scan the QR code. I believe it's on the upper right, and it will bring you straight to the auction. Let's see. Let me do this little piece right here. I think this piece is adorable. This is a little vintage hand blown. You can see on the bottom, it's got the little release area where it was hand blown. And they call it a syrup bottle, pitcher. I'm not real sure. I mean, my family would use this whole thing per person, so I'm not really sure about that. But yeah, Cami, I checked to see if it glows. It does not glow, but it does have bubbles, which I think is just awesome. I don't know if you can see that bubble there, and a little bit of crackle on the inside. I just think it's gorgeous. So let's go ahead and run that. And we're going to run that for $3. I just think it's so pretty. Hi, Jessica. How are you? Please look at the shop. Anything you want me to run, just let me know. I think this is so cute. Okay. Now, I also have a vintage sifter. Let me pull that up. There was some interest in that. And it is a Foley. It's in great condition. And it works. All metal. So let's start this one. So we're going to start this one at $5. I've taken these before and I've painted them and decorated them. And they've been, it was so cute. Or just to use this as a primitive vignette. So many things you can do with that. I did want to show you guys one thing. Not selling this today, but there is an auction with the Sinus Bloomers Raid Train, and it is February 28th, and it's going to be a huge thing. Tons of people are going to be in it, and it's going to be anything spring and Easter. There's going to be rabbits and bunnies and chicks and hens and all kinds of different things, and we're all going to have a banger in it. And this is going to be what's in my show. This is the banger in my show. And it's got the circle here. So it's Indiana glass. It glows a pink. And because, you have to be careful nowadays, guys, because there's so many reproductions out there. But look how pretty that is, that milk glass. So just to let you guys know, a little tease, that will be the 28th. Next, let's do this. Again, guys, look at the shop. If there's anything you want me to run, let me know. I've got all kinds of stuff in there. So this is an Artland Iris water goblet, our sweet tea goblet, or anything you want to. You could fill it up with wine if you wanted to. I've got a sister that would just fill it up with wine. It is not, it isn't, I didn't wash it, so it is a little dusty. But look at the bubbles in that. Is that not so pretty? They're called seed bubbles. And it has still got tags on it, so it has never been used. And that purple is just gorgeous, that amethyst. So let's run this one. And we're going to start this at $4. Look how pretty that is. So gorgeous. And I also have an amber one that I'll show you here in just a minute. The amber one I washed, so it's all clean. Thank you for looking at that. And this is the amber one. Look how pretty. So if anybody's interested, just let me know and we'll run it. Let's see. Is there anything else that you guys want to see? Just let me know. I know there's a lot of stuff going on tonight. I know there's a lot of the big people that are having auctions that when I planned this, they weren't having an auction, but now they are. So I completely understand that. And I know that there's some other things going on. So I appreciate y'all hanging out and coming and checking me out. I will be having another show. I'll be part of a raid train February 4th. I'm not sure about the time yet. So come check me out then. There'll be a big raid train going on. And I appreciate you guys coming and checking things out. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you. Bye. Hey, little Miss Crafty. Before I go, is there anything that you wanted me to run? Okay. I'll hang on for a little bit while you check. I think somebody wants attention down here, Kimmy. All right. That's okay. I was just saying that I know there's a lot of stuff going on tonight. I know there's a lot of the bigger whatnot sellers that are on tonight and some stuff going on lives. And so I know that I was pressing it, trying to have one tonight, but I thought I'd go ahead and try anyway. So thank you for joining in. Oh, wow. Congratulations. I think I'm done with weddings and children. I'm on to having grandbabies come out of everywhere. I just had two new grandbabies, and it was twins that had them, and they had their wives had the babies 3 days within each other. So it's like they're going to be growing up together. So it's really cool. It's really cool. Well, congratulations with your son, and I hope y'all have a great time. It's a good time getting everything together for a wedding and stuff when it's your child. So, all right, guys, well, y'all have a great night, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.